Hello again, Dad from Daddoesdrums. Well, I'm in the same spot I was on the last video because I'm continuing on with my first, most basic practice fundamental, actually holding the sticks. Now, I'm not limiting myself to 2 minutes like I did with 2-minute drills, but these will be on the shorter side because I'm sticking to one concept per video. Stick holding. So there's a lot of different types of sticks. I like jazzy type 7A size. 5As are a little wider. 3As are really crazy. But no matter what stick you have, you need to hold it in the same kind of way. The two ways are traditional, which is strong hand, if you're right-handed, straight, and the other one's on the side. We all know this from military marching. We don't see it that much in rock drumming unless it's more of a jazzy outfit. The standard way, at least has been since rock and roll has been around, is matched grip. I'm a fan of both. The reason is match grip offers more power with this hand than here. You got more control here for fine things, but more power for going around the set. You can get used to it like this too, but it's a little more awkward for me. Depending on the song, you may change your grip. But we're already beyond. We actually don't even know how to hold the stick. So here we go, holding the sticks. Match, which is easier. First, it's got to be even. 2, it's going to change from person to person. But I prefer something maybe about 30% of the way up the stick. I didn't really measure it, but you just get used to this natural feel. The fact is, that's about where it is. It's even. These sticks are nice because they've got bands around them here, so you could get some relative distance. And you're going to pinch the stick between your thumb and the crease of your first and second digit on each index finger. And you're going to hold the sticks straight. And you're going to practice rocking them one at a time, as straight as you can, the other one, and then in unison. Okay, it won't really matter, but you should be able to do this, and it should rock. And the pressure should come a little bit from your thumb, forcing it down, and it should rock naturally up. Once you can get this motion easy, and it's not sliding all over the place like this, which I notice, I see a lot of this, right? You can now start applying it to your pad. It's loose, but it's stable because you're pinching it, but you're learning to just let it, you're not pinching it down, you're letting it bounce. And it's all in the pressure of the pinch. Yeah, that's part 1. The right pinch in the right place. Now, to really practice it as a beginner, this is all in the wrist. You want to keep your elbows in. You want to keep your forearms straight. All of the motion, or most of it, is supposed to come from your wrist. You do not want to do this. And once you do this, the stick starts becoming an extension of your forearm, and your wrist becomes a little rigid, and it follows. You just don't want that. Perhaps for accents, but not for normal playing. So the way you can lock down a beginner is to stick your hands in, tighten your forearms, practice your pivoting, and only do it raising your thumb up and with your wrist. So you start here, thumb a little angle down, nail to the ceiling, then it comes up, and the only thing eventually that moves is a little pressure from your thumb and a little vertical help from your wrist. But the forearms are mainly fixed. And if I wanted to accent, I can either access it by hitting more with the thumb, or I could actually raise my hand. But that's it. When you get the right bounce, here is the precursor to doing rolls. Which, to tell you the truth, still are harder to do like that than when you get it with the traditional grip, which will be the next one. So until then, Dad from Daddoesdrums.